Hello, good afternoon, it's Wendy here from Wendy's Crafting, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Now, I've been playing this morning. I don't know what to call it. It's got to be a name for it, but I can't think, so we'll just go with it for now, and maybe you can think of the name later. Now, there's only one measurement I'm going to be able to give you at the moment, and that's this piece. This is where I'm going to be doing my stamping, and it is around 8.5-ish. When I say ish, it's just a little ish longer. That's stupid, isn't it? And that's around 13 centimetres. Right, so what I want to do, take this off. I'm using a new stamp set I bought, and it's called Nature's Prints. Remember, I did my last card was like the blue paper from this suite, which is called Sun Prints. That was from. So we're using this, possibly that, and Sentiment. Okay. Right, first, right, I'm using stamp artist like you see. But what I've done is I've taken it's like a little soft cushion thing mat. I've taken that out because these already have the little cushion, so we don't need it. If you did, then it wouldn't fit properly, so best leave it out. Right, so my haircut soon, you know, dear me. Right, I'm just going to line that up. Again, be careful with these magnets, don't get them near to each other, because otherwise they go split. Yeah, I haven't had it happen yet, so now I've said that I probably will. Right, first thing I'm going to do, I want this fern somewhere around there. Pick that up, and I hope that that's okay. So I inked it just now, and when I put the lid down, it was miles away. So, I think it's just been one of those days, isn't it? I think we're waterlogged for the rain we had the other day. Right, well, I've got to use a different ink pad because I need to re-ink the Memento ink that we use. So I'm using just a black ink. Right, and of course the beauty is with stamp artists is if it, well, it has, no it hasn't, see, it doesn't stamp well. If it doesn't stamp well, you can go back in, provided you haven't, I'm going to regret this. Provided you haven't moved the stamp, you can go back in, and where that bit hadn't stamped, then you can go and stamp over that then. If you move it, as you know, what will happen is you'll have double image. A friend of mine kindly gave me this, and it's lovely, because it helps you put that even pressure you need on stuff rather than going doof. It's easy like that. Right, as you can see now, that's stamped beautifully. Right, I'm going to clean this because I don't know whether this ink is a staining one or not. So, it didn't come off very well, so I'm going to give a bit of water with that later on. Right, now then, I'm never too sure which one to use. Whether to use that one or that one. Decision time. Like that. Like that. Just like that. You see, you've got to play with these things, otherwise you don't know whether they're going to work. I think I'll go with this one. Across there. I expect you'll know what I'm going to do now, don't you? Oh dear. Like I said, brand new stamp for me to use today, this is. And, because I usually buy the stamps and I leave them, I don't use them for ages. Sorry, I just needed a drink then. So I'm going to put my little flower up there and go chup, 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 chup. I hope it's just, yes, that's done beautifully. Once again, I shall go do squish. There's lots of squishes and whooshes with me, isn't there? I hope I'm banging the camera now. Right. That can go back over there. And then I want this stamp set, a heartfelt thank you. No, I haven't used it. Have I used it yet? No, I haven't. So I'm going to put that round about there, I think. Close it up. Pick it up. Now, what's also good about these is you probably hear all demos saying it. These have been built, manufactured, built with the enabling you to put a stamp set box underneath, and then you don't get, because if it wasn't there, then you'd be down here and you'd be pressing on it and you might break these. Just get whatever stamp you're using, just put this whatever stamps that you're using, just put the case there so that you don't damage anything or break anything, or your stamping goes horribly wrong. Right. We think now if that works. Oh, first time I've used it properly. I used it a little bit before, but how's that looking? Oh, not quite, is it? You see, it's a bit faint there, so I just stamped a bit. It's funny actually, because it's usually the polymer stamps, they don't come out right the first time, because there's that layer like a skin that's left on them from the manufacturing. These usually work fine the first time. Yeah, and I think that'll do actually. Yay, that will do nicely. Give it a spray. I'll check to see if this ink is washable or whatever it is. It just says premium dye ink, so I don't know. Right, now then, I'll put that away somewhere. And you're going to fall if... Oh, right, okay. If you fall on the floor, you're not going to get any further, so there we are. Sorry, just talking to my obstreperous stamparatus. Right, now then I've got my little mini cutter here. And I'm going to measure halfway. Let's put a little mark on it, okay? So this, I think it's easy to centimetres somehow. Right, so this is 13. So, oh no, look, I can't go in half because of that. Oh, well, that's something new I learned today then. Should have taken it over a bit, maybe. Oh, well, never mind. We'll do it by eye, shall we? Right. Need some of it here and some of it there, if you know what I mean. That's about even that side and that, isn't it? Are you be catching this? Yeah, I think you will. Right, you can put that there out the way. And I'm going to turn this one over. Now you can do this with, what's that one? 8.5. So if I do 4.25 maybe. No, it doesn't work like that. Oh, maybe it does. You can cut these up as many times as you want to. It doesn't matter. Now then, I'm going to find the card again. Oh, here we are. Buried. So quickly. So what I've done with this, I've got a piece of A4 and I cut it in half, scored it and at half again. And then this piece here then is the black. It's just over 14, so you can do it to 14 by 10. But this middle bit's got to be a bit smaller than that again, otherwise this is not going to work. The useful thing we've got with Stampin' Up as well is we've got the black dimensional. No, Wendy, the other way around, girl. Black dimensionals. So we can put all. If I'm doing on white dimensionals, but if I'm doing it on a black, it helps to have the black dimensionals there. make sure, because it's quite a large area, I'm going to make sure that no, I'm going to leave that on because I'm going to put these on as well. Well, I don't know what it's been like with you today weather-wise, but it's been quite good here. It's quite warm. I've actually got the window open. So, the weather we had the other day was appalling. Oh my word, I videoed it and it was like we were having a tornado or something going across. It was raining sideways, that's how bad it was. I know you're saying sorry, shush when you get on with the card, but I've got to talk. Don't have anything else to talk to. Right, so now I've got the 3 sections. Right. Now you see now why, if I put these together, you can see why it needs to be a bit smaller, because we still want that black all the way round, but we also want black round each of these also. So I'm going to take these black dimensions. First of all, I don't know where there isn't a full pack. I must have used it for something else, but unwittingly, as they say. Come on. My nails have all gone, they need doing. Hopefully next week I'll get them done in the nail shop. Right, stand up a bit there so I can see if it is. I'm not going to press it down, I'm just going to put it there for the time being. Just so that, because if I press it down, they'll all stick, and then I'll have this terrible job trying to get them off. I was going to think this was going to be a quick video as well. But it's the same with that one. Okay, and this one. Of course, you could use any colour you want to. I just happened to play with black today. Right, so that I can see now. You see, this needs to go across a bit more. That there. I'll try and line up the tops and the sides. Just stick. Oops. And then doesn't want to go straight for me now, does it? Obstructiveness. A lady in cafe used to say that. Don't be oh well, there we go. It does still need a little bit of a tweaking, but I'm sure you can do that on your own at home. But that's the principle of it, and I will get it all straight, and then I'll take a photograph of it and I'll put it on my YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and see you all soon. Bye.